Nothing's touching me with this. As long as I get like first shot. But... fastest firing gun. Because at long range you can't engage at all. Right. Yo, what is up guys? So we're here jumping in this game of TDM talking about the SpitFire, one of the best submachine guns easily right now in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Definitely the fastest firing gun in the game. That's not even up for debate. Unless of course, you know, they come up with DLC weapons, which there probably will be in the future. But anyways, this is the SpitFire. I'm going to be rocking the Operator mod Wildfire, which makes the fire rate even faster, even though it already has the fastest fire rate in the game. It's maybe kind of consider like Rapid Fire 2, if you will, but there are guns where you could put Rapid Fire to increase the fire rate, but this absolutely makes this gun a monster, as you guys just saw from the quick little like intro clips there. But I'm rocking laser, extended mags, AP rounds, because I don't like really dealing with people with armor, and Wildfire. Now, I'm interested to see how things kind of change up in the second week of the beta that's going to be launching tomorrow or later tonight, depending on your time zone that you're watching this video. But anyways, I'll definitely be streaming a lot more Black Ops 4. If you guys aren't following me on Twitch, definitely give me a follow on Twitch if you guys would like to watch me live. But nonetheless, there's so many times where I'm melting people without them even having the chance to aim down sights. Even some of these distances, like that I'm getting kills at, I think they're way too long. I think this gun needs kind of a nerf in certain areas, and that is because normally when you equip Rapid Fire, or you just the Vesper in general from Black Ops 3 had such high recoil. I mean, just watch this specific clip over here. That was way too fast of a melty shot. So I've seen people kind of complain about a lot of guns in Call of Duty games, and this one definitely has not enough recoil for the fire rate that it actually generates. However, I also want to mention that the way that things work in Black Ops 4, maybe it might be okay. I think the MX9 is just overall a more well-rounded gun, and I think that that still is, in my personal opinion, one of the best subs in the game. Like this, the MX9 as well as the SpitFire, probably the best submachine guns as of right now in the game. Of course, things are subject to change with betas, as also, you know, buffs and nerfs, new guns come out in the game as well. But briefly want to talk about it, then I'm going to let the rest of the gameplay just kind of play out and you guys can kind of form your own opinion. The gameplay is an okay KD, I don't know if it's like 2, 3, whatever, but I wanted to use this one because I felt like there are instances where I wanted to mention it, and it's great for this specific type of video. So anyways, in previous Call of Duty games, or in majority of Call of Duty games, there's something called flinch, which makes it so when you are getting shot at, your crosshairs, they'll kind of bounce around. And in Black Ops 2, there's a perk that was called Toughness, which basically everyone ran. If you didn't run it, I don't know what you were doing playing Black Ops 2. But basically, if you weren't running Toughness, your thing would bounce around like crazy, and you would basically lose your target. Now, in this Call of Duty game, they don't have flinch, but they have this other mechanic. I'm just going to call it like dim to black screen. Basically, when you're getting shot, and you'll notice it sometimes if you could probably play this video, watch when I die. Put it at like 0.25 speed, and you will see what I'm talking about, where the screen kind of dims down to black and it goes back up. And that is kind of like, I guess, a different mechanic to flinch when you're getting shot at, to know that you're getting shot at. I don't know. But nonetheless, your sights are still going to be on target. And on top of that, the way that Black Ops 4 works with, of course, armor, even though we are running AP rounds, there's going to be sometimes people that have something called bonus health because, you know, Crash is ultimate, right? Like in that instance right there, I felt like I shouldn't have even taken any damage from the person. I eventually died to the guy's, like, Guardian. It's the shield that emits that microwave effect. But nonetheless, that was an engagement where I felt like I shouldn't have even taken any damage. But that's just kind of how Black Ops 4. There's other things that you're going to be taking damage to. Maybe you didn't have health because, you know, you just engaged in a gunfight. There's a lot of other things that you can kind of factor in to where you're not going to be on, I guess I would say, equal grounds, even if you would say have the first shot. Because generally in a Call of Duty game, if you both are running something that is going to be, like, I would say more of like an auto weapon, because if someone has the first shot on you and they're running a sniper and they get like a hit marker because they hit you in the foot or something, more than likely they're not going to be winning if you're rushing them with a sub. But I'm saying on relatively equal grounds with both guns that are like fully automatic, or even burst to an extent sometimes, because in between bursts, sometimes there could be some like deviations of where you're not going to be able to kind of confirm the kill. But nonetheless, there's also another thing in this game where there's predictive recoil, so that you can kind of counter the recoil anyways with this gun. Not that I really even needed to do it. I guess we're at 3.75 KD. But anyways, like I said, there's a lot of engagements in here where I just feel like it felt a little awkward, and also I think the gun's range is a little too long, but let me know, guys, how you feel about the Spitfire. Do you guys think it's OP? Do you think it's not good enough? I mean, like I said, I think that close range, it should melt people, like it does. But at longer distances, I think it needs kind of a nerf in that aspect. But even close up, sometimes I lose to ARs because they have more health, or, you know, I'm damaged, or, you know, some other, like, specialist ability had damaged me, whether it's, like, fire and I can't heal, or I've taken damage from, you know, razor wire because I didn't look down, didn't have engineer at the time. I don't know, there's a lot of, I would say, like, uncontrollable factors in Black Ops 4. But anyways, I'm gonna let the rest of the game play out, guys. Let me know what you think of the Spitfire.
No, they got, like, barbed wire.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they're just. Oh, oh no, my dog's gonna go in and 1v10 him.
1v10 him, dude.
Oh my gosh, that was
barricade.
The best way
I like how we're doing it to them now.
Yeah, just go, like, bridge, go to the bridge and then go through the window. You can just jump straight.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
Oh, now they come in the other window. Wow, choose your window, guys. I'm gonna say to them, choose your fucking window.
Are they actually going to the other window?
Yeah, they're in the other room now. Look, your dog's just like trying to attack them.
Oh, this team,
I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
I need an EMP. I wonder if that's going to be another specialist or something else that they add.
I don't know. I feel like if it's the new players, they don't know how to like come back. You know what I mean? I really feel like this game's just like 10-year-old friendly game. You know what I mean? Even at Call of Duty.
Sensor going live.
Dude, there's one behind. What am I supposed to do?
I mean, you can shoot the shield. It doesn't have like infinite health.
I know. But...
Take the win.
Dude, you slide so far with this stair.
Yeah, it's definitely not bad. Do they still have the Guardian up? Yeah, they still do. I'll get rid of it. Damn, how much HP does this have? What?
You're asking questions that we don't even know.
Are they going to the other window? They're back in the other window now.
Oh! No, they're on the right hand side though, in that window. What the fuck?
Oh, damn. Yeah, they're on the small window. Whatever, we won.
Dude, I went 33 and 6. Oh, man,
I got 23. Really I died a lot though. Oh, let's see this play. Sense? Ooh, that was a dirty shot right there on that guy. Ooh, nice. Dude, that gun is so good, isn't it?
I know, I like it.
It is.
And I almost killed this dude. I didn't kill him, but I almost killed him.
Alright guys, so that's going to be it for the gameplay of the fastest firing gun in the game. Let me know, guys, if you've played with the Vesper or, aka the Spitfire, which is, again, they're the same gun, technically. But, like I said, I feel like up close, you should be able to melt people without, like, taking any damage. But at further ranges, again, I think that it needs to have more recoil, especially if you put the Wildfire attachment on it, which obviously we were definitely doing. But overall, you know, buffs and nerfs can happen. It is a beta. I still think the ABR outclasses the gun, specifically because obviously the gun doesn't do too well at super long ranges. But even at medium ranges, I think what you should be sacrificing when you put on the Wildfire attachment is that range for faster time to kill up close. But I feel like you might not even need to have the attachment. It's almost a waste of an attachment unless someone, I guess, is just running like a base model of it. But overall, you definitely have to have extended mags on it. That is definitely required if you're going to be playing with this gun at all. But again, there's so many specialists that definitely affect your own gameplay, where again, sometimes it's just out of your control, where they're going to be able to see you via the sensor dart. Therefore, you trying to get that first shot is just not going to happen in the game. I don't know. There's so many factors to factor in to like determine what is the best gun in the game. And I think that that is kind of cool. With the addition of all these specialists in the game, you kind of play around certain specialists. Like one specialist can kind of counter another specialist, where like one person is trying to set up, you just go to his room, you slam on the ground, you disrupt all of them, like that team was definitely doing over there. But anyways, That's it for the vid, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the vid. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button for more Call of Duty content.